G'day, I'm Jason, and today's the 25th of January. So we're up here, going to go for a hunt with Clayton. Brought my son along, Lenox. It's going to be his first time to get a deer, so he's really excited. I'm nervous. So what do you think, Lenox?
Yeah, hi, I'm Lenox. I'm really nervous, got a bunch of butterflies in my stomach. Hopefully we can get 4 deer and hopefully I don't miss my shots.
Yep, what have you shot so far?
I've shot rabbits, goats and hares and possums.
Pukikos.
Pukikos as well.
So hopefully Clayton puts us on the right track.
Yeah, no pressure on me now. Thanks very much. No, we've got these guys are booked in for the 2-for-1 deal. So they're up here for one night, so we've got an afternoon hunt and a morning hunt, and hopefully we can come up with 4 deer. If not, hopefully we can get 1 each anyway, and anything else is a bonus. The forecast is a little bit iffy. It's a northwesterly wind, which is not ideal for up here, and we're going to get some showers or 2. It's supposed to swing around to an easterly in the morning, which will be ideal, but it's only going to be for a brief amount of time, so we've got a small window to get these deer with the wind being perfect and everything like that. But I have a little plan, and we'll head up to this good spot that I know of, and hopefully we can pick a couple of deer up tonight and
Awesome.
go from there anyway.
Like plan B.
It normally gets to plan B or C or maybe D and maybe Z sometimes, but we'll just see how we go, eh?
Yep.
Hopefully we can get your first deer, mate.
Cool.
Let's get into it, eh? We made it up to the hut. What do you guys reckon of the hut?
Awesome.
Yeah, very homely.
Yeah.
Pretty
It's got
cozy.
solar panels too.
Yeah, no, we've got bloody light switches there behind the door. So we've got lights in here. There's a wetback on the fire.
You can charge your cell phone.
Yeah, you can charge your cell phone. I've got an inverter there somewhere, and so you can charge your cell phone. Some guys even bring a laptop up and watch a movie and charge it up at the same time. Especially over the raw, got a bit of time to kill. All set to go there, Lewis?
Yep.
Lennox?
Yep.
Not Lewis, eh?
No.
Lennox, I got the first one right. Lennox Lewis, the boxer. That's how I was remembering your name. Now we're all set to go. Lennox is going to be using my 3006 on this one, which is a custom made rifle through Hardy Rifles there, and we've got the Z5 on the top, which is a great little setup. We've just got a new load off Alan Newman there, using 168 AMAXs, which I was using in the 308, using the 155s, which were bloody awesome rounds. So I've gone from the burgers back to the AMAXs. Just had a few ifs about the burgers. Good pill, knocks animals down, but I just didn't really like them too much, so I've gone back to the AMAXs. So hopefully this will be the first deer we've shot with the AMAXs if we can find one tonight. Right, we've just got to our location. You guys that have been here before will know where we are. Good little spot. The wind isn't perfect, but it's alright, so just see what happens.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Lenox all set up. We'll give them a rundown on how to operate that rifle correctly. It's only 170, 180 metres across there, so all he has to do is close the bolt, pull the crosshairs on and pull the trigger basically. So it's only 7:15, it's not too bad. 8:30, the will start moving. So yeah, the wind's going up about here, so it's not too bad. It's quite good for everyone to look at.
To be in the great outdoors. meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Good shot, good hit. There you go, young fella. Here's your first deer, mate. Nice big dry hind. Beautiful. Perfect shot. That's the exit hole there, eh? He's looking. Oh, we'll set it up nicely for a photo.
Oh, yeah, but this will be mine, but...
Good shot, mate. That's the exit hole. So he's gone through and through, so there won't be too much meat damage on that one either, mate. Good stuff. What do you think of that, Lenox?
Very good. Really happy that I got my first deer kill. That was a clean shot.
Nice young animal too, so she'll be good eating.
Right, one more.
She hasn't got an udder on her either, so she hasn't got a fawn, which is perfect. It's exactly what we wanted.
Yeah, didn't go that far either.
No, she's just gone 20 metres, so the AMAX 168 grain did the job. Went through and through. It did the damage on the way through, obviously. Mean. Good stuff, mate. Another 3 to go. Alright, we've got the deer back up to the bike. She was about a 20 metre drag. Not too strenuous.
Got the heart here.
But Lenox is first time deer shooter, so he's going to have a bite of his bat of the heart for his initiation. There you go, mate.
White heart. Right. And in support, I'm going to do it too.
What do you reckon?
Pretty good.
It's not too bad, eh?
No.
Mind over matter.
Lennox, first one in the bag for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Come on, over
Hopefully
done.
you'll nail it like I did.
Yep, awesome
It's hard
shot.
to get a better shot than mine. So, yeah, good luck.
Good stuff, mate. And you had the shot out of the 3006, which isn't a small calibre for a young fella like yourself. So you smashed that out of the ballpark, and you got yourself a nice eating deer there. Luckily, she was a dry hind, so those 2 little fawns that we seen, this was another hind that walked out with those other ones, and she didn't have a fawn, so we decided to take her.
And we like your driving at night time. Keep you on.
Seen a few possums come back down the hill.
Yeah.
A few more lights around the place as well. So yeah, we'll get inside and have a feed, eh?
Yep,
Start again in the
cool.
morning.
Sweet as.
Farm bake breakfast this morning. Good morning, guys.
Morning, Clayton.
Good sleep.
Nah, terrible, mate. I want a refund on that bed. Oh no, it's alright.
That's no good. We normally we have happy customers that have had pretty good sleeps in those beds. So you might be one of the first that haven't had too good a sleep, but you had.
I'm a restless sleeper anyway, so he slept like a log, so, and you were chopping wood all night, so that's...
Jace was saying that he was lying in bed there last night and he could feel something crawling up his neck, so he just sort of grabbed it and hiffed it onto the floor, but yeah, I think that might have been why he's had a restless sleep, but we worried what else was going to crawl up his neck.
Yep.
But this morning is good so far. The forecast was for rain and there's no rain yet, touch wood, so we've got another sort of 40 minutes before daylight, so we're just smashing back a coffee and a couple of farm bakes, and then we're going to head out the door and hopefully we can get around in the dark around to where I want to go and pick out the animals with the thermal and get set up and hopefully knock over at least 1 this morning. If 2 would be great and 3 would be bloody awesome. We'll just see what happens, I suppose.
Yep.
Right, still quite dark out there, but I can just see a little bit of light just slowly starting to happen, so we'll get ready in another 10 minutes or so and go for a wander.
Yep, let's do it.
Alright, out the door. Let's hopefully we get something on the deck this morning, at least one. If we can get 2, that's a bonus. If we can get 3, that's bloody awesome. So we'll just see what the morning holds for us. Let's go. Me. Good shot. Just smoked it. Beautiful shot. Right, quickly eject that one, mate. We'll race over here and we might be able to pick up. Number 3. Just poleaxed it with the 3006, the AMAXs. Quite liking the new load so far. 3D on the deck. I didn't get the camera in time. She was a bit rushed. We got wind right up her arse. And she already knew that we were coming. She could smell us and she was just pacing the decks. It's only because I gave it enough time for a shot, and Jason pulled off a nice shot and she just poleaxed it. Like another dry hind. The first one was dry hind, so this one looks like it could possibly be a dry hind as well. There's no falling around at all, so good to get rid of those dry hinds. They're grass eaters basically for the farmers. So just see if we can find another 4 if we can, if we're lucky enough. Good stuff, Jason. Nice shooting, mate. Right, so we've picked up a stag. Get in behind. Right, so we picked up a stag with a thermal. So we might get the pressure that we just needed to work out, so we see 6 feet. It's definitely a stag though, unfortunately. But the guys have got 3 deer on the deck. We only need 1 more to get the 4 for the 2-for-1 deal, so I want to come up with the goods for them. So hopefully this is a cull stag. So we're just sitting tight. We can see it in the thermal. I'll film it on the thermal for you. I'll film it on the thermal for you. This is 35 mil. It's worth its weight in gold. Fantastic. Let's go. I can see that stag there. Quite clearly. Because they're in hard velvet at the moment. You can still see its antlers as well. So that's what's giving it away as a stag. So we're just sitting tight. Looks like it's possibly lying down or just standing there because otherwise we're here. But inside him. There's nowhere to hide with this. Bloody awesome. HuntsmanOptics.com or Huntsman Optics on Facebook if you want to get one of these, or any sports store will be able to sell them. If you're right into your hunting, pest control, anything like that, these things are fantastic. Demonstrate, I'll just pass this thing to Chase. It's a lunch to me, so I'm going to go this way. You just watch Chase how fast it takes him to find us here. He hasn't looked down through the thermal yet. Found it, yep, just like that. So if you're looking with your binos over there, you wouldn't pick that. If you're looking with your binos there, you wouldn't pick that deer up at all. Yeah, so you walk straight past it, you wouldn't know it's there. So that stag's just sitting tight in there, I think. He's either sitting real tight or he's already gone back up into the main bush. Can't see him with the thermal. And I've sent the dog down there, but that doesn't mean too much. They can sit pretty tight, especially if they're used to motorbikes and farmers and shit walking around. So we'll see if we can find another one. There's one another yearling down the bottom here, so we're going to go around the top and see if we can come it off. Try our luck anyway. Well, there you go, guys. This is your 3rd animal we got today, or the 2nd one we got this morning. Lenox got one last night, and got a nice young dry hind, which is she's sitting on the bike. We've already recovered her, and this nice young spiker. So plenty of prime venison, mate. What'd you think?
Awesome. Good shot with your gun, 270. Perfect. Right in the shoulder. Couldn't have been better.
Yeah, no.
It's 8 o'clock.
Fantastic. So the 3006 is shooting bloody fantastically well at the moment. 270 metres and just went straight down. Unfortunately I didn't get the camera on this one because she was all a bit rushed. He knew that we're here and he was sort of pacing the fence lines only because he's young. He didn't actually figure out that jumping the fence is the best idea. He was pacing the fence line, we gave him a met and it was enough time for Jace to get a shot. So 3 deer on the deck, not quite the 4, but 3's better than none.
Yep.
And there's plenty of venison there anyway, mate, and it's all going to be prime, good eating too. So we'll sort this one out, we'll get back to the hut and have a bit of a feed, and then we can pack up and head out of here. So another successful hunt for these guys. This is the third lot that's come in for the 2-for-1 deal. Everyone's got 3 deer, no one's got the 4 deer yet, so that's just due to bloody the grass being a bit short at the moment, so the deer are heading back right on dark, coming out right on dark and heading back right on daylight, so we've only got a small window of opportunity to get them really. Well, there you go, guys. These are 3 deer, minus one that we should have got. We could have shot one, but it was in a bit of a prick of a spot to recover, and we still had 2 deer to get the guts out of as well, because we sort of left them and carried on to try and get the 4th deer, but unfortunately the 4th deer was in a prick of a spot to retrieve, so we decided not to shoot it. So we could have got the 4, but the 3 is better than none, so you got one free one out of that, mate, and we still got the trip out, which you never know, we could possibly pick up something on the way out. But what did you think of the whole Wairarapa hunting experience?
Oh, I tell you what, it's bloody awesome. And for anybody that's thinking about it, we looked on your Facebook page and looked at all the fun that you guys were having. And last year COVID buggered it, so this year we want to make a point of doing it, and that 2-for-1 special just was no question about it. Your knowledge and skills and quad bike skills around this place is just tenfold. So I'm really wrapped, and young fella, he's really wrapped. It's his first deer. Bit of heart.
Yep.
What do you think?
Yeah, just really happy at first. I was just like, gee, I got a bit nervous, bit of butterflies, but for any other people that are a bit nervous, just as soon as you hit your first deer, all of it goes away. Yeah. And instantly I just knew that it was dead. And then we just got the dog, traced it back, but this guy Clayton, he just knows so much. He knows it like the back of his hand. He's good at on the quad bike, and yeah, really good experience.
Jeez, awesome, mate, thanks for that.
Yeah, you're the host for the most, I tell you. And you've got a really good aptitude about you as well, so I'm really recommend you to anybody that's wanting to come out, first timers or experienced shooters.
Awesome, mate, thanks very much for that. Well, there you go, you heard it from the horse's mouth. So if you want to book a hunt, get in touch with us. You can either email me on www.ohinirarahunting.co.nz, or otherwise just give us a call or look us up on Facebook. So young Lenny's going to have a crack at 300 metres with the 306. So we'll see how he goes. So Jace is going to have a crack at 300 now as well, 306.
I didn't hear the ding for a little bit.
Takes a little while to get there, eh? So he's got a bit of pressure on him now, young Lenox has spotted it, so he's got the pressure on him. We'll see how he goes. Smacked it. Oh well, guys, we've just had a bit of a shot out at 300 metres, as you guys would see on the video there. We're just going to basically had a feed and everything. You guys didn't really need to see that. It's the same old. Sausages and eggs for breakfast. Wairarapa hunting special. So yeah, we're going to get these deer back out of here and into the chiller before the flies take off with them. Sort of the heat's picked up now, and the flies have sort of stepped into 4th gear now. But over and all, pretty good trip.
Awesome trip.
Great value, definitely. Got 3 deer for summer special, was definitely worth it.
Yeah, no, mean mate, thanks for that. And yeah, it's got some prime venison to take home. Those deer will be fantastic eating. So once again, guys, thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. If you want to book a hunt, get in touch. Cheers.
Cheers.